Hey, what's up guys? I hope you are having a great week so far. We are in my kitchen. I wanted to talk a little bit about nutrition this week and what that means to me. I mentioned it a little bit in my first video that I don't diet in the normal sense as far as like I'm going on a diet and I'm gonna eat healthy. I found that when I do that, I set myself up for failure. I seem to want things that are not on the diet more than ever, and I swear to you, my fat cells go through a protest and are in my body just like, hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. Anyways, so for me, nutrition and diet is just about trying to eat healthy the majority of the time and putting small things in place and creating little habits that all add up to big things. So I want to talk a little bit about the things that I try to do to be healthy per se. The first one is that I drink a lot of water. Now I'm also breastfeeding, so I need to drink more water because of that. So how do I drink a lot of water? Well, I have a lot of these water bottles. Like I actually have to step back so you can see this. This is obnoxious. It's 64 ounces. My husband got it for me as a joke while I was pregnant because I saw it on a billboard and I was making fun of it. Once I went back to work after maternity leave, I found I wasn't drinking enough water. So I brought this in and it's 64 ounces. Like I said, I probably drink at least two of these a day, sometimes three. So having a good water bottle is extremely important. I found that I wasn't getting up enough to drink sufficient water. So you really need to be honest with yourself and ask, am I drinking enough water? There's also options like this where this is a gallon, and I've seen people take gallon milk jugs and rinse them out really well and draw lines on them where, I want to have this done, but I want to have this much water by 10 a.m. and you can actually put lines on here and make yourself drink the whole thing throughout the day. If you don't want something as obnoxious as what I showed you, there's things like this. I got this from the hospital when I had my baby, and it's 32 ounces. There's a ton of ways to do it, but find what works for you. Also, I get kind of bored with water, so I end up drinking a lot of sparkling water, adding lemon, adding lime. You can even infuse water. They sell them at like Bed Bath & Beyond, where you have those containers with the little cylinder in the middle. You can put fruit in there, you can put cucumbers, you can put whatever you want. But it's extremely important to be drinking a lot of water for digestion. It's good for your skin, and it's gonna flush things out. Okay, so that's my first thing. Second thing is that I try to eat a salad a day. Now, how I do this is that we actually, my husband and I, and he's been doing this a lot lately since the baby, try to make a big salad on Sunday nights, and then I'm just able to pick from that big salad bowl for at least a few days and take it to work. So I wanted to actually show you, this is the container that we make a big salad in, and this will, if we're both eating out of it, it will last us probably 3 days. You can actually see in here, it's about halfway gone, but there's a mix of greens, there's carrots, I have pomegranate seeds in here, broccoli, sliced almonds, I know there's more in here. So, but this is really key for me to make sure that I'm getting a lot of vegetables. So I will typically take a salad to work for lunch every day with something else like a meat and like some sweet potatoes or something like that. So having a salad a day is really helpful because it fills me up, and I know I'm getting some good vegetables that way. Okay. Third thing is really important is that we try to plan ahead, and this has been hard, and my husband has taken this over quite a bit since I've had the baby. So planning ahead, I find that sometimes when I come home from work, if there isn't food kind of prepared and in the fridge that is easy to heat up or whatever, I'm like in a panic. I'm starved. I'm just like, oh my gosh, and I am shoving whatever I can get in my mouth. Okay, so what we did is I found this like magnet board that we have on our fridge, and so you can see here, national championship football game on Monday. I'm not a very good artist, that's supposed to be a football, but I tried to put a plot on here, kind of what we're going to do for dinner, and then lunches are usually leftovers. So On Monday, we had a stir fry in there, and so we made rice on Sunday, cooked up some vegetables, and also cooked up a few breasts where we just, ooh, this is falling, where we sauteed them, excuse me, technical difficulties, sauteed them up. And then Tuesday, fish with some green beans, so we have fish in the freezer that we can just pull out that day. Thai chicken, that was something we made in the crock pot, which I'll post the recipe below. And then my husband's leaving, and so I'm going to be doing leftovers. We have plenty of food because we made a lot on Sunday. I'm going to go out to eat with a friend there. I've got grilled chicken and roasted vegetables, which we made the roasted vegetables this weekend. So planning ahead is really important because I find that I can get super overwhelmed. So a lot of this prep is done on Sundays. Okay. Lastly, in the mornings, trying to get ready for work, getting the baby ready, getting myself ready. He might wake up at 6 one day, maybe he's waking up at 6:30 the next. It's been a little inconsistent lately. I really have to pack my lunch the night before, so that is huge for me to try and stay on track. And bringing a lunch versus going out. If I'm bringing it, I know I'm getting something that is on track with what I'm trying to do for my nutrition. And I'm not as tempted to go somewhere that isn't maybe as healthy as I would like. So those are some of the things that I do, and just know that for me, it's about setting some small things in place that add up to a lot. I think sometimes we get this expectation, especially right after the holidays, where it's like, I'm going to change my life, I'm going to revamp my diet, and I'm going to lose all this weight. As a new mom, I mean, it's hard. There's so much that has gone on in your life and so many changes. So setting realistic expectations and baby steps are really, really, really important. Like for me, I mean, pregnancy, you're pregnant for 10 months actually. I'm not going to drop that weight in 3 months. So the expectation of, 10 months in, 10 months out is really important. And if you're struggling with your diet, just start to make small changes. It's really about, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. And if you just stick to doing some little things, they really, really add up. So I hope this was helpful. My camera's about to fall, and have a great week. I will be posting more videos soon. Thanks, guys.